This week will mark 1 month since the start of the murder trial for Dr. Kermit Gosnell. Testimony continues in the case today. The West Philadelphia abortion doctor is charged with murdering a female patient and 7 babies that were allegedly born alive. On the stand last week, a woman who worked at Gosnell's clinic as a teenager testified that she saw at least one baby's chest move after an abortion. The defense argued any movement was an involuntary response during the death process.
North Korea is celebrating the 101st birthday of its founder today, while continuing claims that it is preparing for all-out war against the United States. These pictures were taken in the capital of Pyongyang, thousands celebrating the country's biggest national holiday, the birthday of Kim Il-sung. Secretary of State John Kerry spoke to Chinese leaders over the weekend to try to convince them to engage with its allies in North Korea.
The United States will do what is necessary to defend our allies, Japan, the Republic of Korea, and the region against these provocations. But our choice is to negotiate.
North Korea has rejected proposals to talk and continues to threaten to test launch a missile. Despite the threat, residents in South Korea do not appear to be in a state of panic, while music sensation Psy drew a huge crowd for his latest concert last night.
It's tax day, and that means you have until midnight to file that annual tax report. The IRS says the average refund is about $2,755. That's actually down $40 from last year. 6abc.com has links to the IRS website where you can e-file for free. There's also a list of post offices that will be open late if you're planning to mail in your forms.
A source for the NBA tells Action News that Sixers coach Doug Collins has informed the team that he does not want to return as head coach next season. Collins has 1 year left on a 4-year deal and is due $4.5 million. Collins' friend and former teammate Julius Erving was in town yesterday. Dr. J was taking part in a celebration of his 1983 Sixers championship squad. Erving had nothing but kind words for Collins.
Doug's going to do what's best for him and his family, and I think the organization is always going to do what's best for them. The organization can ill afford to have Doug walk away because they're not going to get a better coach or a better teacher. So if you're going to invest money, you got to invest it in him.
The NBA source says Collins may continue to work for the Sixers in the front office. So far, the Sixers have not commented. The Sixers not making the playoffs, didn't have Andrew Bynum all year. This may be a way for Collins to step down and really not take the fall for the disappointing season.
Yeah, we'll see what the outcome of all of this is. And now we're going to talk a little bit about weather.
All right, a little bit. We've got a little bit of rain out there, actually, Tam. Down to the south of Philadelphia, a couple of sprinkles and showers. This one line of showers trying to make it up into the city. But notice how everything close to Philadelphia is highlighted in that lighter shade of green. You have to actually go farther to the south. Down around Baltimore and Dover to find any of that darker shade of green. There you go. And this stuff up here is really just real light shades of green, and that's probably just a sprinkle or very light shower. And as we start this up again, it really is having a hard time advancing. And in fact, out to the west of Philadelphia, we're seeing a lot of this dry out at this point. So this is mainly an issue south of Philadelphia this morning. If you get a little drizzle drop or a couple of raindrops on your windshield closer to Philadelphia, well, you can see right here it's not really a big deal. As we take a look outside, we've got cloud cover across the airport area and the rest of the region. We might wind up with a little bit of sunshine as we go through the day, but it's mostly cloudy to start out. Checking the exclusive AccuWeather lineup, it's also on the cool side. Right now in Philadelphia, we're looking at 49 degrees, and that's pretty much the temperature across the region, with most of us on or about 50. Dew point is low in Philadelphia, well below that temperature, an indication of how dry the air is and the reason why that shower activity is having a hard time getting going close to Philadelphia. Winds out of the east at 12 coming in off the ocean, and that's keeping us a little bit cool today. The wide view on satellite shows us that the heavier rain associated with this system is well to the south because the system itself is centered down in the Carolinas. So all we're getting is just a little residual morning shower out of that. A couple of showers in the morning at the shore, mostly cloudy otherwise. A little cooler at the shore than it will be inland with that high of 56. In Philadelphia, 61. Why is it milder here? Well, the winds are out of the east, and since down the shore you're right next to that cool ocean water, which is still in the 40s, it's cooler there. Air is going to moderate as it gets inland. And today we've got that southeast wind at 7 to 14 miles per hour with mostly cloudy skies. Tonight, 49 degrees. Looks like it's dry, but cool overnight. And then tomorrow, a warm front starts to push past us. Clouds will give way to sunshine as that front gets away from us. And ahead of an approaching front, you're going to have milder air swinging in. So starting tomorrow, we're beginning a string of days where we will be in the 70s. Your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Well, this afternoon we're going for a cool high of 61 with mainly cloudy skies. A couple of sprinkles and showers possible mainly in the morning. And then tomorrow, clouds and sun and a high of 70. Late in the day or at night, a shower or a thunderstorm is possible. Wednesday, there could be some showers left over in the morning, but the afternoon's looking good with a high of 74. And then Thursday, mostly cloudy, 72. A couple of showers around, but not a washout. Friday, clouds and sun, and that's when it ends. A cold front comes in. We're 72 for a high ahead of it, but late in the day and at night, we'll see showers and maybe a couple of thunderstorms, and then that rain continues into Saturday morning, and behind that system, we're cooler, obviously, back into the 60s for Saturday and Sunday.
Gotcha, David.
Okay.
Thank you. 5:41 now. Stay with us. Action News returns in a moment. A Florida police officer loses his job over what he brought to target practice.
I'm Amy Buckman, and coming up on Saving with 6 ABC, all sorts of ways you can save on beauty treatments this week and for the rest of the month.
Sounds good to me. We're looking live at 309 at English Village, and it's dry and clear at this point. We're going to take you to South Philadelphia and talk about an issue in Chester County when we come back.
And when we come back, we'll tell you about the controversy, the backlash over what Justin Bieber had to say about a historical figure. Details when Action News continues.